Hello Spartans, I'm Mrs. Schreiber and I'm excited to welcome you to Indiana Career Explorer Assessments. Today we're going to explore your career interests, skills, confidence, and work values. Together with your advisory teacher as a support, we will be walking through the steps needed to complete your assessments and help you make connections between your results and future career options. Teachers, please feel free to pause the presentation at any time if needed. To begin, we are going to focus on the know attribute, which is to learn about yourself. We're going to do several things. The first is to update your account settings and make sure that you have the appropriate grade level. Then we're going to take or retake the Indiana Career Explorer assessments. Then I'll show you how to view your assessment results and view the composite and summary reports. Please know that if you do not get the steps completed today, you will be able to log in at any time and continue working on this section throughout the year. In order to access the Indiana Career Explorer assessments, I will need for all students to log in to www.indianacareerexplorer.com. Once you have successfully signed into your Indiana Career Explorer account, you will notice that you are on the home page. See how home is highlighted in blue on the left-hand side. We are going to update your account settings first. And you will go up into the right-hand top corner, and it should say Welcome with your name there. And you will click on the down arrow button and choose Account Settings. Should say Account Settings at the top here. And if you scroll down almost to the bottom, you will see My Current Grade Level. This should say 9th grade, and if it doesn't, you can click on this red pencil and update your current grade level to 9th grade. Once you have done that, you have successfully completed step number 1. Next, you'll go back to your home page, and you can do that either by clicking on this red Home button here or by clicking on Home to the left side of the screen. And we're back to the home page. Next, I'm going to discuss the 3 career assessments and walk you through how to use your career assessment results to help you find a career. On your home page, under the Welcome to Indiana Career Explorer, you will see Begin by Taking Assessments. There are 3 different assessments that I would like for you to take today. The first is the CUTA Career Interest Assessment. This survey helps you narrow down some career options by ranking the activities you like to do. When you're finished, your highest ranked interests will match you with careers you may enjoy. The second is the CUTA Skills Competence Assessment. In this assessment, you'll mark how confident you are doing certain activities, and the results will list careers that require skills you're the best at. And the third is the SUPERS Work Values Inventory. With this inventory, it will match your values with careers that you may enjoy. Assessments require between 4 and 10 minutes to complete and can be started and paused for later completion. Your results will help personalize your Indiana Career Explorer account, so I highly recommend that you take your time on these assessments and answer honestly. If you have already completed these interest assessments, please retake these today to make sure that your information is up to date. At this time, I would like for all students to go ahead and begin their career assessments. When you are done, we will talk about how to use these assessment results in order to link them to possible career choices. After you have successfully taken or retaken your career assessments, you will notice your results in these 3 boxes here, and they will list your top 5 pathways. You can also review your assessments under the Review My Assessments tab here, and you can see which assessments you have completed and on which date. And you'll always want to make sure that those are up to date and you take these assessments at least once a year. Two resources that I want to make known to you are the one-page summary report and the interest and skills composite report. The one-page summary report is great to print and discuss with either your parents, teachers, advisors, and guidance counselors. And if you click on this red arrow to the right of the one-page summary report, you will see that it prints out the results of your top 5 pathways for each assessment. And this generates good conversation when you're trying to figure out what you might want to major in college or what career you might want to pursue after you graduate from high school. Going back to the home page, there's also the interest and skills composite report. And this shows how your interests and skills match up. So if you click on the red arrow, you can see how your skills and interests match up for each 5 pathways. Next, we're going to use your career assessment results that you've taken today, and we're going to explore different occupations that are a good fit for you. And we're going to identify careers that match your interests and abilities with a couple of different resources. Exploring careers that are a good fit for you and identifying careers that match your interests and abilities are all part of the Connect attribute. We do this by making connections. And next, I'm going to show you how to make connections between your assessment results and future careers. So now that you've taken the 3 different career assessments, you'll notice that you have your results here. But we are going to go ahead and explore occupations. And you do this by clicking on Explore Occupations on the left-hand side of your page. So click on the down arrow. And I recommend using the occupation suggested by assessment results. If you click once on that, you will see a whole listing of occupations. On my page, there are actually 76 entries, and that's a lot of entries to sort through. And with my results, just knowing my personality and looking at some of these, I already know that doesn't sound like something I would want to do for the rest of my life. So there is a way to filter through these options to make your list a little bit smaller. And towards the top of the screen, there's this Filter Options button. And if you click on the plus sign, you can actually put in filters here. So the education level I had originally chosen was master's degree. But if you're thinking college may not be for you and you want to look at jobs that require just a high school diploma or a job that has on-the-job training, you can select those. There's 2-year post-secondary certificates or programs, 2 or 3-year associate's degrees, bachelor's degrees, all the way up to doctorate or professional degree. So it's really up to you, but you'll choose one of those. And then you can choose expected job growth. I put any because the nice thing about this page is that it gives you these little flames. And as you see as I scroll over them, it says the more flames means greater demand. And rankings are based on Indiana's future job demand. So this is based on Indiana here. If money is important to you, you can choose a median salary in your state. So if you're thinking you want to make a certain wage, you can put that in there. And then county, this is statewide. But if you were born and raised in Allen County and you don't feel like you want to move anywhere else in Indiana, you can check just for Allen County. And then you can search by Indiana state demand here. So if you don't even want to consider ones that are low in demand, you can uncheck those and filter out that way too. Once you have filled out your filter options, you'll click on Apply Filters, and then that should narrow down your list there. But the nice thing is you still have a good list here. So if any of them spark your interest and you want to learn more about them, you can star the ones that interest you. So I'm just going to star a few here. And that'll help Indiana Career Explorer tailor some resources for you that are specific to these. Another tool is you can click on the name of the occupation. So I'm going to click on Educational Guidance School and Vocational Counselors. And here you'll get an overview of a bunch of useful information. Look at this. Community and Social Services, so a description of what that job entails. There's even a really neat video that you could watch to see what that job entails. Annual salary range, entry-level education, the number of jobs in Indiana versus the nation, expected job openings, and expected percentage change. There's also several options below that, and I highly recommend that you look through those and utilize those resources to make connections. You can use this Print Occupation Details button. And it'll give you a nice option to print these out so that you can generate discussions, either with your guidance counselor, parents, teachers, advisor. That is one way to make a connection. Several other ways to make connections would be to use these additional resources that can be found on Indiana Career Explorer or by visiting these websites that are listed here. The first is Hoosier Hot 50 Jobs, and basically this is a place where students can explore the fastest growing high-wage jobs that are in the state of Indiana, and each profile has salary information, training requirements, and first-hand accounts of what the position is like. And then ONET, which can be found here at onetonline.org, is another helpful tool that I'm actually going to show you because it's a pretty neat thing. It's not just a list. You can actually search for different careers and gather valuable information. So this is ONET Online. This is a resource in addition to your Indiana Career Explorer. And basically, it just allows you to do research on different occupations. So after you've done your assessments in Indiana Career Explorer and you come up with different career options, this is a way to search and find more information about those occupations. So I'm going to type in counselor. And you can see that Educational Guidance School and Vocational Counselor pops up again. So I'm going to click on that, and you can just see all this information, a summary report for this career path. So this will be different for all of you, and that's okay. But it's just good to know. I mean, this is a process. You're going to be doing this over the next 4 years. So use this as a resource. It will help you. So this concludes our presentation for today, and I just wanted to give you all a huge thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to this information. So next steps to be thinking about are your 4-year plan. You will complete that on Wednesday, October 11th, using a presentation from Mrs. Brayman and with the support of your advisors. So keep an eye out for more information coming soon. Also, I want you to really use those assessment results and some of the career options that were generated for you to really put thought into choosing classes for the next 3 years of high school. So choose wisely and make sure you're creating a plan that's really tailored towards your skills and your interests. As always, stay awesome and have a wonderful day.